Alright, so it's been about 3 weeks since I posted the last video of my car was still broken after they replaced injectors and whatnot and did a module reset. But I'm very happy to say that the car is fixed. They replaced a high pressure fuel pump, not because generally there's anything wrong with it, or so that was told to me, but really because similar symptoms have been happening with like new 1.8Ts and new GTIs. So they replaced the high pressure fuel pump pretty much just as a hunch, and lo and behold, it freaking worked. So this car is back to normal. Well, not that it ever was normal, but it is as a Golf R should be now, so I can finally start enjoying it. I put more miles on the loaner vehicles I've ever gotten. I think there's 3 in total. I put more miles on them than I ever have on this, but safe to say that will not happen anymore since I can finally drive this. In my last video, there was a lot of people making stupid comments that I actually kind of want to address because a lot of people seem to be really misinformed. So we'll get into that. Complaint number 1 from viewers is that they were saying my car is not a 2017 because it's still 2016. Well, guess what? That says 2017 model year. So lo and behold, this is a 2017. Car manufacturers do that, usually half the model year. Sometimes they do it even in like the first quarter. They release the next model year, just I don't know 100% why, but because they can. So yes, my car is a 2017. Number 2 is I didn't break it in properly, therefore I broke it, so it's my fault the car was broken. Well, obviously we know that's not the problem because there isn't really a break-in process for a high-pressure fuel pump, and the fact that I'm very mechanically inclined and know that even though the manufacturer breaks it in sort of at the factory, there's still a break-in process. So in the manual it even says within the first 1,000 miles, right here, or 1,600 kilometers. I followed that to a T. So there is no freaking way that it was my fault that the car broke, especially because I varied RPMs. I never used full throttle before even 2,000 kilometers, and I was very gentle on it. So there's no freaking way that was my fault. And lastly, the third complaint was that I was being too whiny and that I should stop being well, I guess so whiny about my car because it's not a big deal. Well, to me it was a big deal, and I was actually, you know, keeping my patience. I was very calm and collected about it. A lot of people were actually like, why are you not freaking out about this? This is a big deal. You bought a car that's worth like $40,000, and well, more than that in Canada, 45 about that. And you should be making a big deal about it. I said, no, I have faith in the dealership. I have faith in all this. Volkswagen Canada even reached out to me. But yeah, so no, I was definitely not whining. I thought I was being very fair, and even a lot of people were saying that I was being too fair, if that's even a thing. But no, so no, I was not whining. So all that aside, I'm not really going to focus on that anymore. I take negative comments with a grain of salt, so I'll just leave that alone. So anyways, back to the car. You may notice that these are not the OEM wheels, although they do have the VW center caps. These are winter tires. I just installed them today, actually, but I think they look fantastic. I got all 4 rims and tires. I installed them, but rims and tires for all $1,000. I think that's not too bad at all, especially how good they look. So yeah, no, I'm very happy with that so far. Like, I've been driving in the snow just a little bit, and they're phenomenal. I drove my summer performance tires with those big 19-inch Pretoria wheels in the snow, and that was not so fun. I had to do a couple icy commutes, and I was sold on like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Winter tires for sure. So anyways, yeah, so no, I got winter tires, and I got WeatherTech mats, and they are so much better than the stock, the golf mats, I forget what they call them, monster mats or something. So yeah, anyways, I got WeatherTech mats for both the driver and the passenger. The rear has the monster mats still. As you can see, that's them. So big difference. I will not have to scoop up any ice or snow from the carpet. They're like a big bowl, they collect everything, so I'm very happy with that. So anyways, there's not a whole lot else to say other than my car is back. I will continue to do videos on this car. I've gotten a lot of requests to do it by friends, by even some family members, but especially a lot of people on YouTube. They've been commenting, can you make this sort of video? Can you make this sort of video? So I have decided that I will continue to make videos on this thing. It won't be a very regular thing, but whatever I can really think of. I know some people want me to do a walk around of the car, explain like the infotainment system and the car menus. I can do that, just when the weather's better. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but our winter has been pretty mild so far, so when the snow disappears, I'll clean up the car real nice, and I'll get a video of something like that, and maybe something else too. But yeah, anyways, so no, I just wanted to say my car's back, we're all good, and finally I can enjoy it.